Joining us now in Studio B, the head coach of BYU Gymnastics Guard Young. Guard, it's good to have you back,
up, Guard?
man, and a big
Thanks.
week for you. Holy
yeah,
cow.
we leave tomorrow. Going up to Seattle. So, any Cougar fans up in that area, come on out.
Go support gymnastics at the NCAA Regionals on Saturday, and we're going to do our best to give you the proper send-off tonight at the Y Awards. Your team has been really fun to watch, especially this last half of the season, but we do need some advice from you because you're good at that. You're a head coach. What would you tell us so that we can hit and stick our performances tonight at the Y Awards?
Yes.
Well, it starts with the preparation and the training. So hopefully the preparation and training has been there, and then you just have to, what I tell my girls, take advantage of the opportunities when they present themselves.
We will do that,
So,
Guard.
there you go, Jerem.
We will take advantage.
Jerem's got a cobalt blue tuxedo, so he'll be looking very flashy.
Are you dressing up tonight?
No.
You don't have to. You do not have to.
I did not
I
stick
like
that
wearing
question.
shorts and a T-shirt to work. So
Are you going to do that tonight?
No.
That would be funny.
My wife
That would
would
be
not
funny.
be very happy with me.
Hey, congratulations, all joking aside, on making NCAA regionals in Seattle. What do you think of your seeding with the top seed Oklahoma, but then Kentucky, Washington, Utah State, and Stanford?
Well, I mean, we match up well with all those teams. Utah State, we were neck and neck with them throughout the year. We've seen them a couple times. Stanford's, had a bit of a struggling year, so you just never know who's going to show up on that team. Washington, I think clearly is that favorite number 2 just because they're hosting, and you always kind of get a little bit of a bump when you're hosting. So it'd be kind of fun to be a part of that mix, to watch what unfolds. Being where we're at, we're going, Oklahoma is clearly a favorite, being the number 1 seed. But then you have a number 12 and number 13 seed that we're matching up against versus a number 5 or a number 6 seed. So I like our chances.
Oklahoma's a 1 seed, and you used to coach there. Is it like, do you give them a hard time before the match? There's trash talk in gymnastics, like, hey, what's up? Don't slip on the bars.
It's never been the same without me.
They're great coaches. Their teams work really hard. I learned a lot being there, watching them. We're just trying to capitalize on maybe some of that Sooner magic that they have a little bit.
Boomer Sooner, man. Will the wagon come in? Did it lead you out at meets?
No, not the meets. Not the meets, but every football game, that was a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
How do you gauge success for such a young yet capable team in a setting like this, Coach?
We are a young team. We don't lose a single routine from, our end of season lineups. We got, 11 freshmen coming in. So,
Holy shnikes.
we better have a good summer. Girls are going to be fighting for roster spots and positions, and lineups. And, we'll just kind of let the chips lay as they are. We're trying to get through this weekend first. Obviously, we're not looking ahead, but I think the future for, Cougar gymnastics is real bright.
I think your summer motto is HAGS, right? Have a great summer. I think that's let's have a great summer. Let's come back. Let's get her done. You had 2 196-plus performances in the middle of the year, which one of those was the highest score in like 10 years. Good coaching? Is that what it was?
Sure.
Yes,
I'll take credit for that.
Take the credit.
It's just to get these girls doing what they're capable of doing. I mean, we all have 10 start values, just like the other teams, and it just needs to all come together. What I tell these girls, 1 event at a time, 1 routine at a time. Our goal's 24 hits, and there's 18 sticks, so 18 sticks. That's kind of our goal.
You and I were talking, I think it was after the Arizona meet, Coach, and we sat and just conversed about your team and life in general for about an hour, and you told me about an epiphany that you had to kind of change the training pattern that you have for your team mid-season, which is not something that you generally would do, but it paid off in a big way. What exactly did you change to mix things up?
Well, I just kind of felt like, in the gym, they did really well, and then we would go to these meets, and we would have, that one event where we're just kind of a slip-up. You don't miss by much. You miss by, half of an inch. That's the difference of catching that bar or not catching that bar, staying on the beam or not staying on the beam. And so for me, it was just teaching these kids, how to hit as a unit. They were hitting individually. It's an individual sport, but it's a team score. And so we just kind of said, you know what, let's just teach these kids how to hit. We're going to go with the lineup, and they better hit, or we're going to hit the reset button, make them start over again. So they could go all the way down to number 5 or number 6. And if there was a mess up, going back to number 1 again, and let's start over. And it was rough at first, but I think they worked through it. And what I really like is when there is a mistake, that they don't get flustered. It's like, okay, we've seen this before. We've had the first girl or two miss, and we can come back from that. And so that's the stuff we've done in the training, and I think it's paid off in dividends while in competition.
And you played some ranked teams that were really good, right? Utah, Iowa, Arizona, Southern Utah. So how did those meets in particular maybe prepare your team for the NCAA regionals?
Yeah, like I said, I think, hanging with some of these teams, we beat Southern Utah at
And
home.
Arizona.
We beat Arizona. We hung with Iowa. They're ranked, I think, 13th or something in the country. And so, they would hit a great routine, and we'd hit a great routine. So I think that's a little bit of confidence is starting to come and creep in and into the program. Like, hey, we can hang with these teams.
Guard Young with us, BYU Gymnastics. Let's give you and your team some BYU Sports Nation karma as you go to NCAA regionals.
Yeah,
Take
good
care
luck
of business.
in Seattle. And we're waiting for the Hits and Sticks T-shirts, by the way, whenever those come out. Because
All right.
you know that'd be legit.
Yeah.
But we wouldn't go matching.
I think we got something with the hits and sticks. So,
Yeah.
so anyways,
Yeah, I'd trademark it quick if I was you.
hundreds of dollars, huh? Are waiting.
Dozens of tens of dollars, Guard.
Oh, good stuff. Congratulations on your success this season. It's been exciting to watch.
We'll see you at the Y Awards.
Y Awards tonight, yeah.
Let's party like BYU does
All right.
tonight.
I'm thinking Dumb and Dumber, blue and orange, throwback tuxedos
I got
with canes.
cobalt blue.
He's
but no
cobalt
cane.
blue. I went more traditional, though. I couldn't do it. I'll let him do that.
We've been called Beavis and Butthead before, so yeah. That's another one.
Oh, you put up with a lot. You coaches put up with a lot with us. So
He has 11 freshmen coming in. He's ready. And he wants it. It's great.
Coach, thanks
like-
again for
yeah.
the time.
All right, guys.
All right.